Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello everyone. Welcome to our first topic. What exactly makes a situation a crisis? Is every problem a crisis? Not really. In this topic, we are going to explore one big question. What exactly makes a situation a crisis? And how is it different from a risk or an issue? Understanding these differences is the first step to becoming confident and strategy in any crisis situation. So, what is a crisis? When flight MH370 went missing, the world was in shock. It reminded us how fragile communication becomes during uncertainty. A crisis is a sudden, unexpected event that puts pressure on an organization's reputation, people, or operations, and demands an immediate response. It often brings shock, confusion, and emotional reactions, both inside and outside the organization. When people are waiting for answers and the media spotlight is on you, that's when real crisis communication begins. There are three characteristics that make a crisis different from other problems. First, surprise. A crisis often hits without warning. You do not see it coming, and it disrupts everything. Second, threat. It threatens your reputation, public trust, or even safety. And third, short response time. You do not have days to think, sometimes just minutes to act and respond. That's why crisis communication is not just about what you say, but how fast and how clearly you say it. Now, let's break down the differences. A risk is something that might happen. It's a potential problem that you can plan for. For example, a company may face the risk of data theft or a product defect, but nothing has happened yet. An issue is when something small has already started. Maybe a few complaints or negative comments online. It needs management, but it's still under control. A crisis, on the other hand, is when the problem becomes public, urgent, and threatens your organization's image. The key difference? Visibility and urgency. The earlier you identify risks and manage issues, the better your chance to prevent a crisis from exploding. Let's look at three examples of crises that caught public attention. The disappearance of Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 remains one of the most challenging communication crises in aviation history. Families wanted answers. The media wanted updates. And the world watched Malaysia's every move. Then, there was the Allah Socks controversy by KK Mart, where a product misprint became a national issue that tested sensitivity and brand accountability. And finally, the Motet alcohol incident, which raised questions about professionalism and integrity within the ministry. Each of these moments shows how one event, if not handled well, can shape public perception for years. All these examples also remind us when trust breaks, communication becomes the lifeline. Crises can cause more than just temporary chaos. They can damage reputations, break public trust, and even impact financial stability. But the real danger isn't just what happens. It's how we respond. The faster and clearer the communication, the better the chance to recover and rebuild trust. So now you know, a crisis is more than a bad day. It's a test of leadership, strategy, and clear communication. As we move forward in this course, you will learn how to stay composed, think fast, and communicate effectively. No matter what challenges come your way, stay calm, spot the risk, manage the issue, minimize the crisis. Thank you and see you in the next topic.